Hey friends, it's Karen Basket DIYer here. First of all, thank you so much for stopping by for another fun tumbler tutorial with me. You know, a lot of my tutorials I qualify as crazy fun, who knows how they're gonna go. This one that I'm about to show you falls into that category. Guys, you know, I sometimes just get started on a tumbler and don't really do a ton of research on how other people do things. I just jump in with both feet. You get to see those flaws. Well, in this one today, I did bypass one of those major happy accidents. No, I don't know what you would really call it. But anyways, I deleted that scene because it was rather lengthy and I can just give you the skinny on it. I started out with one process, didn't work for me, so I quickly moved into the process that you're gonna actually see. So this is my Northern Lights tumbler. It's so hard to see with the bright shiny lights on it, but it is so sparkly and so beautiful. And I just want to show you how I created this. So just stay tuned, follow along, and I'll walk you through the steps and show you how I created it. I'm starting out with a 30-ounce thick from MakerFlow. I sanded it, and now then I am spray painting it black with the Rust-Oleum 2x black gloss, and I will need to let this cure for 48 hours because I'm going to be using Crystalac's Brite tone on this whole entire cup. For my tree line, I went into Cricut Access and selected this tree right here. I then duplicated it a whole bunch of times and, you know, sized them up a bunch of different sizes. And then I welded them all together. And I wanted the bottom to have its own solid strip across the bottom, so I went over and I got a shape, which was a square. I unlocked it and created a big rectangle and welded it together onto the trees so that it would have its own straight edge. So that's just how I did that. I really like designing and creating my own decals or stickers or whatever here so that I can truly say this was designed by me. And here I'm just weeding it out, just being really careful not to rip or tear any of my trees. And I'm using Expressions vinyl, and I'll link a coupon for that down below. Okay, you guys, so on this Northern Lights tumbler, I've really been debating on like using glitter or mica powders or just kind of unsure. I hope this goes well. You're about to find out just as I'm about to find out. So I tried using mica powders and let's just say it didn't go well. I'm gonna be using glitter this time. And I'm going to be using the Crystalac glitter glue, a very, very thin layer, like so thin. Because I'm going to do this like the tack it method, but with glitter glue. And I am kind of brushing my glue the same way I'll kind of want my lights to go. I don't know if that'll make a difference or not. It just seems like it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for like 3 minutes because that is a super thin layer. And I just want it to be able to cover really well and not have any patchy spots. This is all trial and error. So I only let that dry for like 2 minutes. Maybe it just doesn't feel very tacky, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm gonna be using Mermaid by Glitter and Grand. It's hard to know how much to do on here. And like I said, I'm using Mermaid from Glitter and Grand. And next, I'm going to be using Blue Velvet from Makerflow. And then Purple Plasma from Makerflow. And Poppin Pink from Makerflow. I really love all their glitters. They're super sparkly and just really beautiful. So I got my glitter all applied and now I'm just burnishing it off. And as you can see, a little more is coming off in sort of like patchy sections. Not really what I had in mind, but you know, we're just gonna keep it and go for it. That just is not sticking in places. It's actually kind of cool looking though, with it separated like that. Kind of gives the appearance of the like swirls up in the sky. So you know, I think I'm just gonna keep it like this because I think I like it. So all of my spray paint and my sealer has been gassing off for 48 hours now. So now that I can move into my Brite tone. So I'm just gonna apply a quick thin layer and get started with that. After 4 hours of this layer being dry, then I will add another layer. Just finished sanding this cup. I forgot to show you guys, I used a little bit of this opal ice from Makerflow and just sprinkled it in one of my layers of Brite tone for some added effect stars, a little bit more dimension. And I think it turned out so beautiful. And when I get the next coat of Brite tone on, you will really see it shine. I'm going to be using the TAKLON brush to apply this. I really am enjoying these brushes. I get them off of Amazon. I'll link them for you in the description. You can totally apply the Brite tone with your fingers, as most of you know, and I like that, but I'm really liking these because they give like a broader coverage area at once. You know, I was just using the tip of my finger and it was just taking literally 5 seconds longer to do it that way, but this is just easy. And then I just rinse the brush out with soap and water. I love how quickly the Brite tone goes on. That is for sure. Okay, you guys, and here is the finished product. Look at that shine and sparkle. Those glitters look so amazing under that Crystalac. I know people are gonna ask, how many layers of Brite tone did it take? Guys, I don't count anymore. I literally just go for smoothness. So that's what I'm gonna recommend for you as well. If you're even remotely considering switching to the Crystalac products, don't get caught up in the layers. Just get caught up in the beauty of the cup. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll like, subscribe, and ring that bell for future Tumbler tutorial notifications. And if you found this video helpful, or if you have any questions, let me hear from you in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to share if you think someone else could benefit from this video.